Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to NIVS Home School. My dear students, I hope you all are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also fine. This is Kamrun, Assistant Teacher of English, National Ideal English Version School, Day Shift. My dear students of class 9, today I am going to take your English first paper, and our today's topic is Unit 5, Lesson 4 and 5. So all of you take your English photo the book and go to page number 68. So let's start our class today. Lesson 4, putting our fish in hot water. So this is the title or name of this lesson. Now look, there is the picture of some fishes. So what's written here in section A? Spend 1 minute thinking about your life as a fish. In pairs, talk to another fish about your life as a fish. So we will do it in our life class. So we need students to discuss or act like fish. Now section B. Do you agree with the following statements on fish and fishing? Discuss with your partner or partners. So there, we also need a group of people to discuss these topics. Now look, number A, fish will never disappear. There will always be enough fish to feed the world. So do you agree with this statement or not? We will discuss it in our life class. In many ways, people are like fish. The hobby of fishing should be banned to help protect fish population. So you will think, or you will find it out whether you will agree with these statements or not. Now section C, read the text below and say if the statements that follow are true or false. If false, give the correct information. So at first we will read this passage and then we will find out whether the statements are true or false. So there are 6 statements in your book. Okay, let's read. Fish population is in serious danger from global warming. Climate change is increasing the water temperature in rivers, lakes and seas. This means there is less food and oxygen available for fish. It also means the fish may not grow fully and may have fewer fish fries. Some fishes will become extinct if temperatures rise even by 1 or 2 degrees Celsius. So fish population is endangered for global warming because the climate change is increasing day by day, and the temperature of the earth is increasing. That's why the temperature of rivers, lakes and seas are also is also increasing, and it has a great impact on the fish population. Now look, climate change increases the pressure on fish population. Fishes are one of the world's most valuable biological assets. So fishes are one of the world's most valuable biological assets. 40% of people in the world eat fish as their main source of protein. So look, we need this one for true false. Now look, 40% are biological assets. Now look, if we fail to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, we will increase the pressure on fish. As a result, people who depend on fish will suffer from hunger and poverty. So if the amount of fish decrease, some people will fall in trouble because of hunger and poverty. Now we will go to statements. Number 1, global warming will kill all the fishes within 10 years. Is it true or false? So it is false, because global warming will reduce the number of fishes drastically, but not within 10 years. So it will be false. Now number 2, some fishes cannot reproduce if the water is too warm. Yes, it's true. The fishes cannot reproduce if the water is too warm. So this statement is correct. That means true. Now number 3, a 2 degrees Celsius rise in temperature will make some species extinct. Yes, this is also true. Now look, it is written here, some fishes will extinct if temperatures rise even by 1 or 2 degrees Celsius. So it is true. Now number 4, fishes are valuable economic investment. No, fishes are valuable biological assets. So it will be false. Now we will go to next page, page 69. And now look, number 5. Nearly 14% of people depend on fish for their basic food needs. It will be false because nearly 40%. So it is 40, not 14. 40%. So it will be false. 40% people depend on fish for their basic foods. We have read this in our passage. Now number 6. People will suffer a lot if greater pressure is put on fish. So this statement is true. People will fall in trouble. Now we will go to section D. So there is a role play. Student A is a fish, student B is a fisherman. So there we need two people. One student will act as a fish and another student will act as a fisherman. First write a dialogue between the two. Then act it out, change roles and repeat the role play. So now look, role A fish. I'm a fish. I know things are getting serious. You are throwing waste into water. Moreover, world temperature is rising. Rivers are drying up and millions of my cousins have disappeared because of overfishing. I heard it is because of humans' carelessness and greed. Let the humans know what is really happening in the oceans and rivers. And now the role B, a fisherman. I am not worried about my future. I have seen no change in the number of fish I catch each year. There will always be plenty of fish. The oceans are too big to be changed by global warming. I think that scientists produce reports just to become famous. So this is the role play of fisherman. So we will do it in our live class. Now section E. You are a nature lover. Write a letter to the organizers of the National Climate Change Conference in Bangladesh. Tell them about how global warming is changing your environment. Also suggest what they can do to help save fish population. Dear students, you will write the letter by yourself. Now we will go to lesson 5. And lesson 5. Now look, a friend of the earth, and there is a picture. Now look, reduce, reuse, recycle. So by this by this process, reduce, reuse, recycle, we can save our planet. And how we will know it? Now in section A, there is a discussion in pair. We will do it in our live class. Actually, you will do it with your friends. Number 1, do you throw away empty cans and bottles? Number 2, what do you do with your old newspapers? Number 3, what happens to the garbage after you throw it away? Okay, now we will go to our passage, section B. Read the following text carefully to know about how we can save our environment. Let's save our planet. Everyone must play a part in protecting the environment. There are many things you can do on your own every day to help save the planet. Here are some suggestions. So what are the suggestions? We will know. The first one is reduce. Really, the best thing we can do for the planet is to use its resources properly. Our unplanned activities are mainly responsible for the environmental crisis. Here are some questions you can ask yourself before buying something. Do I really need this, or is there another product which would do the same thing but is more sustainable? Or ask the question, will this last a long time? Some other questions may be, do I know how this item was made, how it will be used and how it will be disposed of? So before buying something, you will ask those questions to yourself. It will help you to reduce reduce purchasing. That means if you ask those questions to yourself, you will understand whether this product, do you need this product or not. Okay, now we will go to reuse. What do you think of using your own ceramic cup or mug at your school or local club? It means there are no plastic cups to throw away. You can wash it and reuse it every day. Unfortunately, we are encouraged to buy a new improved item even if the one we have can be repaired or reused. When we buy things, we should buy those that are durable. We should use them properly and have them repaired when necessary. If we practice this, many things will not only last our lifetime but also be passed on for future use. However, if something is truly unusable for its original purposes, try to be more creative and think of how else it might be used. When you are done with it, think of whether someone else might be able to use it. You can donate some of the things to the poor. You may also sell some of your used items through personal advertisements in a local newspaper or in social media. So you can use the things which can be reused, like ceramic cup or mug. So if you use one time mug or cup, you need to, that means if you use plastic cups or mugs, you need to throw away. But if you use the things which is durable or like ceramic cup or mug, you can wash it and you can reuse it. So if we practice like this, many things will last for a lifetime, and we can also use it in our future. So we will try to use the things again and again, and we will try to buy the things which are durable, which are sustainable. Okay, and you can if you don't need any things, you can also donate it to the poor, and the people who need these things, you can donate them. Okay, now we will go to recycle. Rather than throwing an item out when neither you nor anyone else can make use of it, have it recycled. And if recycling is not possible, it is better to send goods to a landfill or have them burned up. Find out what types of materials can be recycled in your area. Clean and sort the materials before putting them out in the bin. Recycling your drink and food cans means there will be less trash in a resource recovery factory or landfill. Moreover, a company can use the old cans to make new ones. So another important thing is recycle. So before throwing an item away, you will try to find out you will try to find out whether this product can be recycled or not. If it's not possible, you will send it those product to the or the items to the landfill, or you will burn up. But before that, you will check what types of materials can be used in your recycled area. Okay, and if there's an old can, the factory can use it to make the new ones. Just like this, we will try to recycle our things, our old things. And recycle means you will produce or you will make a new thing using the old ones. Now we will go to section C. Now ask and answer these questions in pairs. So we will do it in our live class. You will ask question to your classmates or your friends, and you will give these answers. Number 1, how can you cut down your shopping list? Number 2, what can you do to reuse things? Number 3, what kind of household goods, clothes and toys can be donated? Number 4, how can you sell your used items? Number 5, how recycling may help save our environment. Now we will go to D. Complete the blank spaces in the table below. Now we will complete those blanks. There are 3 rows. Now look, 3 columns and 3 rows. The first one is reduce. What is it and examples. So to create less waste so that there are fewer items that must be recycled or what will be there? Thrown away. So examples is using a towel for doing hair instead of using an electric hair dryer. Now we will go to our next row. Reuse. To buy things that can be used again and again, or to find out another way of using them. So we will try to find out another way of using them. And what is the examples? Now look, using your own ceramic cup at your school or club means there are no plastic cups to throw away. You can dash it and reuse it every day. So you can wash it. If you use ceramic cup, you can wash it and you can reuse it every day. Now we will go to next row, our last row, recycle. Instead of throwing an item in the garbage, to give it to a person or company who will reuse it or make something else with it. So it will be reuse. So they can reuse it. Before throwing any any item in the garbage, we will try to give it to a person or any company who can reuse it or who can make a new thing from this. And the examples, giving or selling used plastic bottles to someone to make something else from them. So dear students, today we have discussed two lessons, lesson 4 and lesson 5 from unit 5. That means lesson 5 is complete and we will practice more in our live class. So dear students, that's all for today. Hope you have understood our today's topic. All of you practice a lot and listen to your parents. See you again. Allah Hafiz.